entry.
When I say entering my box.
When I am... Rolla, Missouri. R-O-L-L-A. Okay.
No.
Baby!
Modesto, California.
I just...
Why did he get...
Did I get removed?
Yes, you did. He removed you from the server.
Who did?
Oh. Let me look. Fuck, I don't know. Yep.
And then I got to talking to Jason, Bobby, and I was like, dude, wherever you go tonight, I'm gonna pretty much be following until the end there, and then, you know, we'll pretty much go with it from there.
10-4. Virginia.
Hey, why was Jackson removed?
Yeah. That was weird.
It looks like they're having a discussion about it right now.
Easy, man. That kid is doing something, dog. I find out freely, man.
Oh, I understand, but I'm not gonna have games played like that. So, sorry, man.
I ain't gonna play no games, man. I'll remember that.
He left. He went back. Oh, and he showed up for the first race of the season and then quit showing up. And then wants to show up the last race of the season to help out the championship too. No. I mean, yeah, it's just not fair to everyone else to do that because he's gonna go out there and just be a roadblock and you know, be stupid.
You don't want the fucking complaints from the other two drivers, so.
Yeah, it's just not fair. Yeah. Shit, I even suspended Jay Stinson, who's fucking Joey's teammate, so he ain't even here tonight. Nah, I suspended him anyway, so. Yeah. No, 25 and 50 here. Yeah. No, it's just whoever finished the highest out of the four.
What? That's what he told me.
So my question is, my rebuttal to that is, why is this Fuzz Yater guy racing and he's not raced one race in this league, but yet he's in here? And I don't care what the reasoning is.
Is it in the rule book?
How many races has he raced this season? So what's honestly the difference? Like either way, there's really none. I mean, it's like split hairs. Get that part, but uh-oh, I floated up. I'm looking at the fucking
Yeah, that's true.
He needs to bitch at the 5 fat nerdy guys that decided not to show up when they've been racing all season, and now that one of their guys isn't in it, they didn't show up. That's a load of horse. I don't like, I'm gonna be real with you, Bobby. If I'm going to run a seat, or if I'm gonna run a league like Dubendak does, I would hope to God that if you got got eliminated in the next to last race, that you would at least race the last race. Like, them guys have been there all season long, and now they're not going to race the final race. And everyone knows that this league needs numbers. I mean, we're struggling to get 20 people, and 5 dudes don't show up because they get eliminated.
No, I don't think they would.
Oh, I hate to.
They've done it to freaking Joey, me. They've done it to everyone in this league.
I hate to interrupt this cheery and happy exchange, but I won't be racing today, guys, because I've got a new triple monitor stand that didn't get put together in time. But I just wanted to say good luck and best wishes to all the contenders.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. It's been enjoyable running with you, Steve. You're a good dude.
Yeah, I'll see you all. I'll see you all in season 2.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to you around, man.
No worries. I'll be watching. Good luck.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, see you.
Welcome everybody. It's race time right here. MaxspeedTV, Bobby, with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. Why freaking hobbies? Because that's what my wife says, so that's what I go by. Daytona, this is it. NOMA Super Speedway Championship race. Only 4 cats. Whoever finishes the highest wins the championship. Been a long first season, and it all boils down to tonight. One fast repair is all these guys are going to get. You're going to see stages at 25 to 50, and they don't mean a freaking thing. A chance to recuperate and get a drink of water, perhaps. Whoever crosses the finish line first is going to be your winner. But you guys stick around, get to the national anthem, and we're going to come back, and it's championship time tonight, NOMA, on MaxspeedTV. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, say we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star-spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV coming at you. NOMA Super Speedway forecast going for the championship tonight. I've got two of them on camera, so let's chat. Let's talk about them for just a second before we get started here. Vicente Guerrero, the number 14 machine, he does drive for the MaxspeedTV crew. Remember when he started up? He started in the series here. Well, him and his partner both, they hit everything but the pace car. A long way coming, a lot of learning to do, and they did it. He worked hard, very hard, won a few races, and here he is going for the championship. The guy resides out of California. Exciting first opportunity in a championship. Watch him, he's tough. All four of these guys. Put their names in a hat and draw, because that's how good all four of them are. Ain't no way I'm going to predict a winner, can't do it, not going to happen. All four of these guys are that close from being that good with each other. Next up, who have I got on the camera? Well, Cody Nagels. Out of the blue here the last probably 2 months, I'd say. He has been on a tear. I think he won 3 super speedways in 1 week. Doing a heck of a job. And I remember when Cody first started out, he drives for MaxspeedTV. When he started, he had everything but the pace car. They even gave him the nickname of the, I believe it was the, it's a Nagel bomb is what they called him. Had a long way to go. And man, he did it. He proved them all that he could be a championship contender. He took it on a chin an awful lot, but you know what? He turned the other cheek, as the Bible says, and he kept right on a rocking and rolling, and here he is, battling for his first championship. And he is also a MaxspeedTV driver. Well, I took 2 guys I didn't think had a snowball's chance. I'm an underdog kind of guy. Put a paint scheme on them and told them learn how to run. And they did, and here they are tonight. Next up, I don't have no cameras. I'm talking about Joey Hickox out of Florida. Calm, cool, and collected. Just as good as any of these other drivers. He's got his mother out here supporting him every single week. And he's driving for the pride of Florida. Keep an eye on him. Like I said, calm, cool, and collected. He's got nerves of steel. Another guy I want to talk about is going to be, of course, Chris Akers. Now, Chris Akers, I interviewed him once. He said he loves to push. He pushes mother down the stairs if she was in front of him. He loves to push, and he can push. But let me tell you, he can also drive the socks off that thing and come back and win. Seen him 3 laps down before and come back and win a race. The guy does not give up. That's one thing I like about this guy. He does not give up, never gives up. All 4 of these guys going for the championship tonight. They can get it done. They're good. All 4 are tough. Do I have a favorite? Well, of course, my MaxspeedTV guys, you know, my underdogs. But I've really grown very fond of Joey Hickox and also Chris Akers, stand-up drivers. To be honest with you, I don't care really who wins it because I think all four of them are great individuals. I really do. It'd be nice to see, you know, Cody or Vicente win it just for the MaxspeedTV thing, you know, the paint scheme and all, but I'm just as tickled if Akers or if anybody else wins this thing. It's going to be pretty awesome. Getting ready for it, excited to go. 25 seconds, we're going to get in to the grid. This is the last race of the NOMA Super Speedway Series. It will be taking over by another league, and that's going to be the AG Solar League. So they're going to hop in, or they're going to take this puppy over, and if they do as good as a job as they do on the Saturday Night League, look out, because this will be very successful. Anybody looking for a Super Speedway League, you want to go to AG Solar Solutions. They're going to be starting this one up again, and I'll tell you, they can take it to a whole new level. Mr. Duvendak, thank you for all you have done for this league. You have started it. You've got it going great. Due to some health reasons and stuff, he's going to back out of it. We're going to miss him. He's a good friend of mine, known him for a while. Had a chance to actually embarrass myself at his wedding. But anyway, let's rock and roll, guys. It's time to get this thing on the road. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for right here. Rule number 1, Cody Nagels. Rule number 2, Vicente Guerrero. Both of them going for their first championship. We got the pictures of them right here. We got them on the cam. We'll be hanging out with them throughout the night. Rule number 2, the 29. The other contender, Chris Akers. Beside him, the 17, to BK Anderson. Row 3 to 94, Fred Anderson to 31, the other contender for the championship tonight, Mr. Joey Hickox. Row 4, the 195, is going to be Randy Bonomi and the 30 of Carl Lingle. Row 5 to 12, Matthew Erickson and the 97 of Jackson Carr. Row 6 to 99, Mr. Robert Duvendak, the league owner tonight, his last race in this league. And beside him, the 23 of Brad Sexton. Row 7 is 08, Tommy Cook in the 66 of Guy Baracco. And row 8, last but not least, that's right, the 33, Peach Fuzz Yater. Like I said, one fast repair, that's all they're going to get. Will they stay up front and run? Will they hang out in the back? We don't know. We're going to find it out. Welcome everybody out here in YouTube. Glad to see you guys. This is going to be a fun one. You got somebody you want me to shout out? Wish them good luck. Whatever you want me to say it, I'll put it right across there. You know me. Lap 25, lap 50 is going to be stage laps. It doesn't mean anything. Basically, all it does is a chance for these guys to grab a little drink of water and kind of relax and let go of the steering wheel for just a bit. Calm the nerves down, perhaps. Lights out on the pace truck. NOMA Super Speedway Series coming at you right here, right now. For the championship. Nagels, Vicente, Akers, Hickox. We're going to be watching them tonight. Green flag, we're underway. Looking to lead the first lap. Vicente Guerrero is going to do it down at the bottom in the rocking chair is what I call it, because you're supposed to be safe as in your mama's arms down there, and that's going to be Mr. Chris Akers. Get a good look at him right here in a Reese's machine. Guerrero up in the 14 up there. Behind him will be the other contender, Cody Nagels. And then right there beside him, the 31, the AG Solar Solution ride, Joey Hickox. Welcome everybody that's out here tonight in the YouTube. Glad to have you. Now, you know, most of these races, and a lot of times these guys, they hang way back here in the back, and they'll just ride out and let the laps wind down. But you know what? Not these four chase contenders. These guys, they like to race. They want to race. They know everything is on the line right here tonight, and look at them. They're all up front in the top 5. Their strategy, stay up front, it looks like. They're amongst each other. They're the safest, because they're going to take care of each other. They know it's a long race. Now, as far as winning the race tonight, besides our 4 championship contenders, there's another guy that I like him a lot. 2 of them, actually. And the first one, I'm going to tell you about him if I find him. That's going to be right up here, running in 3rd place. And I'm talking about BK Anderson, another guy that's come a long, long way. Like to see him pull off a win tonight, I really would. And of course, the guy that can threaten, who can beat you, Robert Duvendak. He's won more championships than I've got underwear in the top drawer of the old closet there. That's how tough he is. Unfortunately, he didn't make the chase this time around. Vicente down at the bottom with Akers right there with him. The first 3 cars in the bottom, chase contenders. The second car up top, the 31. Joey Hickox right there with him, the other chase contender. All 4 still sitting in the top 5. Anderson on the top line. Riding on the top of Hickox. You can see BK crash dummies all over it. Ain't nothing crashing about that guy. As it says, feel free to drive right into me. Vicente down on the bottom, still Akers right there behind him. Nothing has changed at all. Another guy I gotta pay homage to is that 195. Randy Bonomi. This is another guy that's gonna surprise you. A good chance he can come up and win this tonight as well. And he also loves to push. You want to surround yourself with guys that are calm, cool, and collected. You know, you've got over 90 laps to go here. You don't want to be around anybody that might be a little bit on the shaky side, and perhaps not holding that straight line, or someone's going to hit you, bump you in a turn. Now, these things are not like the trucks. These things, you can beat the tar out of these things. Tear the bumper off of them if you want. They're pretty darn sturdy. And it is true what they say. If you're up front leading a pack, you'll burn more fuel than the rest of the guys will. I would like to say this could come down to a fuel mileage race with no cautions. That would probably be the ultimate race. But you just don't know. As you can see, Hickox dives down into the bottom third car in the 31 machine. Up and down there with the rest of the chase contenders, and they all are in single file line right there, every single one of them. Notice in the room that they give each other. You see Akers giving him room. No need to beat the bumper off of it. Just hanging right there. Hickox doing the same thing. That's the respect these guys have for one another. Like I said, all four of them are stand-up individuals. Guerrero and Nagels, you get a chance to look at them as they're going to come in and pit early. The MaxspeedTV boys are in. The other two contenders stayed out. Akers is going to take over. And here they come. The only thing you don't want to do is get caught speeding. If you do, it's going to put you a lap down. As the rest of them come in. Nagels is going to get hooked up right away. Him and Duvendak. And Vicente and BK Anderson have hooked up, as you can see. But all four of these cats are going to hook up. They'll catch up as the rest of these guys are just coming off of pit road. They'll all cycle back around. Remember, there will be no more NOMA Super Speedway after tonight. But you can check them out on AG Solar Solutions. As you can see, those four cats absolutely fly by Akers, hanging out there on a whim, kind of by himself a little bit. Once they get up to speed, it's not a big deal because these two cats right here, Hickox and Anderson, is going to pick up Akers, and they all going to be bunched up together again. We've got guys that are helping. We got teammates that are helping each other, and you also got some other guys that are helping some of these championship drivers as well. Absolutely not a thing wrong with it whatsoever. Like I said, only one fast repair. So they do have to try to keep things calm for a while, because you don't want to burn one off early and then be running around here on borrowed time for the whole entire race. As you can see right now, Akers almost looked like for a second he was going to take it 3 wide. Duvidak drops down into the rocking chair down at the bottom. It's going to stick Akers right there as the pusher on the top line. Nope, he's going to go 3 wide. He's got to put Nagels in the middle, and that's going to probably run him back unless the 94 picks him up, and it doesn't look like he will. So while Duvidak's in the bottom of the rocking chair, Nagels is going to get squeezed on back here a little bit. Akers now drops right into the middle. Championship race right here, and they're 3 wide already with only 15 laps into this. It might not be a whole lot of them out here, but they definitely got to be putting on the show. Vicente down on the bottom. Duvidak's going to jump up top, pick up Akers' draft a little bit, going to push him right on down the road, hopefully. Sitting back here in the back, the 94, Fred Anderson. This is what he's looking at up here. Oh, looks like the 08 might be heading in, and he is. He got a little squirrely there, and he got out of it real quick and got out of the way. And he's back into it again. Akers pushing Duvidak. And now they do have this thing called side drafting, where you can pretty much take that line and like bring them backwards a little bit. So you want to be real careful, because that infamous iRacing net code will bite you in the butt. And you don't know when it's going to show its ugly head, but it will. Guerrero still down on the bottom. He's a little 10 laps of this race so far. Duvidak up top would like nothing more than Akers to push him down and he can drop. And there he goes. He just dropped. Duvidak back into the lead. Vicente goes back up top, it looks like. Back here by himself, Randy Bonomi, looking for a little help. And it's a possibility they may catch him, and he'll have to hop back in line and end up being possibly a lap down. Don't forget to hit the like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate them doing a great job. Me, I don't care. I get paid either way. I'm just joking. It tickles my heart. Makes me all warm and fuzzy inside when I see a few likes on there. May not know what I'm doing, but I ain't going to be boring. I promise you that much. Duvidak still up top. Akers right there pushing him. Down in the bottom. Whoa, he drops back into the bottom. John Black, nice to see you tonight. Nancy, I hope you took a nerve pill or something, because you might need it before this race is over with. Duvidak jumps out. He's going to fall right back to the back. Guerrero would take over under the bottom in a rocking chair. BK Anderson right there in tow. This is the cockpit view of Mr. Hickox. You see him peeking out just a little bit, getting a little bit of air into that radiator. You can blow these things up. 20 laps out of 100 in the books. The Max Speed TV boys together on the bottom. Guerrero and Nagels. All right, there they are. As you can see, the focus in their eyes. They're just as calm, cool, and collected. Cody pulls out to go up top. And a wise decision because he's got Chris Akers right there going to be doing the pushing. You know Chris is going to push him right in front of Guerrero, and he did that. So Cody jumps up, grabs a little bit of that momentum from Akers, drops right down in front of his teammate. And right here in the storm, Matthew Erickson, another guy that can push and loves to do it. And I'm happy to report I don't have to dodge no severe weather tonight. Man, it's been a tear in Ohio lately. Wow, Duvendak just jumped right up in front of Akers. I don't think he's got any paint left on that bumper. It was that close. Duvendak up top's going to lead the top line if he can. You can see Hickox up there testing. Letting that car peek out on that top line. Remember I told you earlier about Bonomi's going to get ran down? Well, he is going to get ran down. They are coming. They're going to devour him up like a fat lady on a Sunday. Or a fat guy. But anyway, he's going to go all the way back to the back. He's going to stay out of the way and hop in line. He'll be a lap down. Nagels up front. Guerrero right there with him. Hickox hanging on that top line, looking for a little help from Akers. Getting ready to come up on a stage lap here. Gonna give these boys time to get a drink of water and unclench their hands from the steering wheel. Like I said, it doesn't matter who's leading the stages. It's who crosses the finish line first at the end of the race. That's going to be your champion. Side by side, all four of these championship contenders tonight right there by each other. If there were points to be given, Hickox would have gotten them. And now we're going to be under caution. You'll be able to unclench a little bit, get a drink, come in and get some fuel tires. I'm not sure if the truck series is coming back or not. That's a good question, John. I know the Super Speedway Kings, they start back up here at tomorrow night, actually. Those guys are a blast as well. And they're running trucks. So as it sets right now, Hickox, Nagels, Akers, Guerrero, that's your top 4. And that's before they come into the pits right here. And all 4 of them are your championship contenders. As they're all hunting the pace truck, trying to catch up to it. There it is. As you see Cody and them guys bail out of the way, that truck comes up on you quick. Laps led so far? Well, there you have it. The 31's had 2, the 6's had 4, 29, 2. 13 of them. And then the 99 had 3. So of all your contenders, has led at least a lap. Let's have some fun. Let's ride along for the pit stop. Riding along with Joey Hickox. He's going to lead them in. Usually when it is a yellow, you don't wear out your tires that much in a super speedway. You can run 100 laps on your left sides easily and probably, maybe on your rights. But while you're here getting fuel and you got to fill it up, you might as well grab your tires as well, especially if it's under caution. Right sides are in. And away he goes. And he's going to gain about 3 positions right there. So they're going to come out. Akers is going to lead them. Brad Sexton will be second, third. Matthew Erickson, fourth. Cody Nagels, fifth. Joey Hickox. Vicente Guerrero, sixth. Tommy Cook, seventh. BK Anderson, eighth. Ninth, Fred Anderson. Guy Baracco, 10th. 11th, Fuzz Jeter. Carl Winkle, 12. 13, Robert Duvendak. And everybody's back on the lead lap. Nomi coming in and getting his work done right here. Chris Sagers, Bobby the Booth, you got a copy, my friend.
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, how's it going out there? It looks like you guys are all kind of relaxed, enjoying yourselves, and having some fun.
Oh, yeah, that stage, little race back to the stage is very fun there. It was 2-on-2 pushing. Maybe you get something just towards the end to see how it's going to finish, but that was some clean racing and awesome job from all 4 of us racing together.
Yeah, I got a feeling you guys are going to be each other's best friends all the way to the last lap.
Yeah. It should be an interesting night all the way up to the last one. So we'll see how the cards unfold.
You got any family members out here watching us tonight?
I think Mom's out watching. Dad's here helping me spot as usual. So
good.
And I think that's about it.
Well, Mom, we're going to have to get you on YouTube. They're going to have to work with you because you got to be able to get out here and chat with me a little bit. That's one of the rules for next year, all right?
Yeah, I'll let her know that.
All right, hey, good luck, buddy. Everything's looking good, doing smooth, having a blast, so we're going to keep an eye on you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.
Hopefully.
The hardest thing about broadcasting is to remember where in the devil you took the guy from. Where did I take you from?
Hickox.
That's it. All righty. Yeah, you do not want to put a guy out of his Discord. You get him in the wrong one, man, look out. There'll be a bounty on my head. Well, we'll talk to Akers. Got him and out of the way and gone. Now, we've got 3 more to talk to tonight before it's over with. I'm going to try to get to all 4 of these contenders here. But right now, we're ready to go back. Green flag race again. Akers is going to be on the bottom. The 12. Ericsson's going to be up top. Back to the green flag we go. .30 laps complete so far. It is wrapped up here on the bottom. Chris Akers in the rocking chair, and he's got the 6 right there. Cody Nails doing the pushing. Up top, Matthew Erickson, and he's got Joey Hitbox doing the pushing right there. All 4 contenders right there hanging with each other. Erickson getting a real good push by Hitbox. Maybe a little too good right there. Joey's trying his best to get that 12 up there to drop into that rocket chair in front of the 29. There's a lot involved when you're the pusher, because you got to pray that guy keeps a straight line, because when you get up to him to hit him, if you're not square, you're going to turn him. And then you're probably going to get involved in that incident as well. You kind of see that 12's holding the straight line as of right now. But it's a hard thing to do when you're traveling 190-some mile an hour. Now, this is not the bumpy Daytona, the old one. It's the new one. But still, you can see him. He'll take off up on that high line coming out of them turns. Joey's got to be kind of careful, because if he tags him, to push him, he's got to turn him. Akers having a Sunday afternoon drive down on the bottom. He pushes Erickson enough to drop him down into the rocket chair in front of Akers. Now Hickox can hope for the 94 Fred Anderson to do some pushing, but here comes some of these guys early. They're early pits again. Looks like everybody's done a great job coming in. So far, no speeding penalties. In and out they go as they came in. The other 2 chase contenders out here still on the track. And that will be Akers and Hickok. Erickson goes up and out of the way as they pass him down on the bottom like a freight train. Duvendak can pick him up. So far, we are caution-free here. 35 laps in out of 100 tonight for the championship. by what I gather, which is definitely the smart thing to do, is you got Akers and Hickox as they all come in right here. Well, the 30's got to go around. Is he got to hang on? It doesn't look like he did. You can see him back here up against the wall. Luckily, Hickox and Akers was nowhere around when that happened. These two cats are going to be definitely running together, and as they should. Because you got the MaxspeedTV boys, obviously they're going to be running together, and there they are. And by the way, Nancy, I did yell at Joey and told him he's got to get that camera set up so we can get him on the air, put him live, so everybody can see his pretty little face. So I've been harping on him about getting that camera ready to go. As you can see, these 5 cats right here are hooked up together. Obviously, they're going to go around Akers and Hickox, but they will drop back in behind them and catch back up with them. Nagels, what can I say? He's won several races in the last month. He has been on a tear. And Guerrero has won a few himself. But I gotta say, I'm a big fan right now of Anderson's paint scheme. I love it. Feel free to drive right into me, he says. "23 people watching and 8 likes. For the love of God, hit the like button. I promise if it gives you a blister, we'll make the owner of the league send you a Band-Aid." These guys are going to be putting on a great show. Caution-free so far. They're respecting each other pretty well. Just a little ways back is your other 2 contenders right here. They want to stay single file so they can catch back up with that little train they got up above in front of them. Want to thank everybody that's hung out with us here this past season. Like I said, Mr. Duvendak will be returning the league over to AG Solar Solutions, and that will be Joey Hickox and Mr. Jay Stinson. And I'm sure they will do it justice. As long as these 5 cats stay together like they are, it may get a little tough for Akers and Hickox up here to catch them. They will catch that pack. It's going to take them a little bit to do it. Well, they broke off. And I'm not sure why they broke off, but they did. Ah, Vicente. Something's wrong. Did he blow up? I'm wondering if he did. And you know what? There it is. You heard it. Let's run it back and listen to it. He blew it up. Did a good job keeping it off him, everybody. But he definitely blew it up, and that is not good. See if you see a puff of smoke coming out. That second car, whoa. Well, look at these guys. And I bet these guys back here has got some brown spots in their shorts because it was right in front of them. Now they're all going to bunch right back up here. You've got to watch your gauges. You can burn them up. So the three contenders are 1, 2, and 3 right now. Vicente in the pits, out of the pits, fighting for his life. So he doesn't go a lap down, and I'm afraid he's going to. But he's had to use his fast repair. So now he's on borrowed time for 60 more laps. As they catch him, they'll split him. Akers and Hickox working very well together. And it's nice to know BK Anderson right there, he's got a nice alliance. He ran with MaxspeedTV for a while. So he's helping his old buddy Cody out. And Mr. Guerrero, I'm sure of it. Cody down another rocking chair. We can get Akers. They're going to drop right in line right there and draft around for a little bit. Let some of these laps wind down, perhaps. Now, I do believe stage 2 is going to be lap 50. Doesn't mean anything for the championship race. It just means the fact that they can take their hands off the wheel, take a drink, and chill for a few laps. There's your second pack. And they're now going to catch up with these guys. So that's going to be the whole second pack that you're looking at. And there's the tail end of this first little pack they got going. Now, I think BK... Look. There, yep, he does. As you can see, he's got some damage right there on that left side. I don't have my little pointer working tonight, but you can see it. That makes it kind of tough to push him. Not enough to hinder him, obviously. He still has his fast repair. Nagels is your leader so far. And right there's his ugly mug. By the way, throughout this entire league, this single fella, he's actually been making his bed up when he is on the broadcast. So his mama would be proud of that. Vicente back here, knowing he's a lap down, the third car in. All right, there he is. He realizes that, man, he would love to see a caution at some point so he can get back in this thing. As I put lap 47 into the books of 100 right here. Nagels is going to be leading them. Anderson still second. Tommy Cook in the 08 machine. He was the chase contender right up to this last race here. And then you've got Chris Akers and Joey Hickox. You go back a little ways, and here comes these cats. You're looking at about a me see if we can actually visualize the back end of this front pack. But they're right around. Looks like they're going to be about 7 seconds behind them. But the ones that matter right now is right here in this front pack. Mom said Cody is pretty. Well, he definitely doesn't take after his daddy. I can tell you that. He got to take after his mom. Just joking, Kevin. You're a handsome fellow. Cody's in about every sport you can think of. He does the bowling, he does the softball, he does the ice racing. Take a look right here at Hickox. This is great right here. Now he's doing some side drafting and they're doing some bump drafting both, trying to get that 29 up in front of those guys on the bottom. You can see he gets a little bit of a run right here, but that bottom line comes right back. Buddy, they're close. I'm going to show you how close they are. Right in between them. Anderson jumps up into the middle or up top now. That's kind of interesting. You're halfway home. Anderson up top being pushed by Chris Akers. Guerrero on the bottom trying to get his lap back the hard way, trying to race his way back. He is a lap down. And I can about guarantee you he is kicking his butt ever since he blew the motor. And right there is our last stage caution. So the good news is that's correct. Mr. Guerrero's going to get his lap back. Once they get together here and get caught up with the pace truck, we'll have a little chat with Mr. Guerrero here. We'll find out exactly what happened, Captain. NOMA Super Speedway Series. This is the first season and the last. Mr. Duvendak is going to relinquish it, turn it over to AG Solar Solutions. Spend some more time with the family and not have to worry about the headaches of running a league. And believe you me, it could be a headache. Well, they've caught everybody. They will be coming in down pit road. And I'll get an opportunity to talk to this guy right here. He's going to get his lap back. That's a good thing. Him, Randy Bonomi, is also a lap down, and so is Carl Lingle. But Vicente, I believe, is the guy to get it back first, I think. So he is not going to be able to go down pit road, but the rest of these cats will. tires and fuel, and away they go. And while they're doing all of that, Guerrero is going to run his tail end all the way back around here, and then he's going to be able to hop into the pits. Then he's got to run his tail back to catch these guys up to get the green flag. Akers is going to come out first. Cody will be second. Hickox will be third. Mr. Anderson will be fourth. Fifth, Eckertson and Mr. Anderson, I believe. And away he goes. And the rest of them are in as well. Here comes Vicente. I'm not going to bother him while he is pitting, but I will catch up with him when he gets out. Michelle, how are you doing? Nice to see you this evening. BK doing a good job. Currently, he's in sixth. Now, here's a little move that's kind of interesting. They've already been into the pits once. But they're coming down again. And I'll show you why. Watch. It's going to be a splash and go. Or I lie. They're going to change the other side of tires. Everybody else has had a splash and go. Fuzz Yater is going to be your leader. Cody's going to come out second out here. There's Vicente. Now he's going to have to come back in again. So we'll chat with Cody for just a second. Cody, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes.
What happened to the teammate? Did he get a little excited pushing and didn't watch his gauges and went kaboomy?
He said he flashed a couple times and then it blew. He said it just kind of caught him off guard a little bit.
Well, the good news is he got his lap back with the stage lap. That's a good thing. You're up there. All four of you guys have been running really well together, giving each other, you know, plenty of room and respect. It seems like you guys are actually having fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think all four of us, you know, we all chat with each other a little bit before the race. There's a huge respect between the four of us as well. There'll be a lot of give and take probably until the last pit stop is done, and when it gets with about 15 to go, 20 to go, when we get inside that last pit stop, that's when you're going to see everyone take the gloves off and start racing a little bit, me and Vince included. But for now, we're just having fun.
Fun and super speedway, that kind of don't go hand in hand much, does it?
No, it really don't most of the time, but we've got a pretty good group here, I feel like. So, you know, I try not to overthink too much because this is the first time I'm running for a championship of any kind. So I just tried to relax all day and not really overthink it. And I've really honestly not got my hopes up on what's going to happen in tonight's race, because at the end of the day, I think our team has put ourselves in a spot for that championship, the team championship. So if we do secure that, that was the main goal for this league that we set out for ourselves. And icing on the cake would be the individual title. But that was a goal that I really just didn't set. I wanted the team thing because the team thing means the most to me. And I think we're in position for that, but I will let Duvendak make that final call. But as far as the individual title, man, it's anyone's game. It's going to come down to the last lap. You can guarantee that. But yes, we all respect each other. We're going to race each other as such on the track.
All right, good luck. We'll keep an eye on you. Do not wrinkle the quarter panels. My face is on there. I can't afford any more wrinkles.
10-4, buddy. 10-4. Hope you're having fun in the booth.
Having a blast. Good luck, my friend.
Good deal. Hopefully I'll talk to you at the end.
Well, that was Cody. Vicente back here. I ain't going to bother him yet because we're going to go back green flag racing. He said it flashed a couple times and kaboom. The good news is He is in 8th place now on the lead lap, so he can motor his way back up there and work together with his teammate. So you got Nagels, Erickson, Akers, Anderson, Hickox. BK is 6th. Tommy Cook, 7th. 8th, Vicente Guerrero. 9th, Fuzz, Jader, and Guy Baracco, 10th. Back to green flag racing. Here we go. Nagels at the bottom of the rocking chair, but not for long because Hickox just pushed Akers right into the rocking chair. So now Akers in the Reese's machine. Gonna be leading them around. They have been running with each other for the last 57 laps. Remember what I said about a spoiler alert for who might win this race? That's right, the 17 and Mr. BK Anderson. Been up front all evening long, helping out everybody. Vicente back here. The last car of this lead pack right here, currently in the 8th position, got his lap back after blowing a motor. Will that come back to bite him in the butt towards the end of this race? Well, nobody knows, but we're going to find out. He's now running on borrowed time. The rest of these guys, they've still got their fast repair. And we have been caution-free. Except for the 2 stages, caution-free. So they're playing nicely for now, but you heard Nagels talk about pulling the gloves off at about 10 to go. That's when it's going to get down to nitty-gritty, because we're talking moolah, money. It doesn't matter if it's for $100 or a solid buck. They're going to give it all they got. Erickson's led 4 laps in the number 12. He's been hanging around up here as well. The 94, Fred Anderson. He enjoys pushing. But right now, Hickox's best friend is going to be BK Anderson. You can see BK right there. They realize there's still 40 laps left of this race. And believe me, the last thing you want to do is push a championship contender and push him into trouble. So everybody is pretty cautious. Hickox has the advantage right now on that top line a little bit. Right on the top of Anderson in 6th spot. What he's looking at up in front of him. When you run with him down here, a little hard to see what's going on until you get into the turns. And you got to be careful here at Daytona. You see that double yellow line right there? You drop those left set tires on that double yellow line, and you try to come back up on that track, that transition is rough, and it'll send you flying. see those guys still staying way off that yellow line, especially in those turns. Hickok's up top, Anderson doing the pushing on the bottom, Mr. Chris Akers. Nagel's the pusher on the bottom. His teammate, Vicente Guerrero. The Italian stallion back here in the 9th spot. Kind of hanging out here a little bit. Let's take a look. See, Vicente's kind of smart. He realizes he's on borrowed time. He's already used his fast repair. He cannot afford to get caught up in one. So he's being, how can I say this, cautiously fast. Akers down in the bottom, still in the rocket chair. He's supposed to be as safe as in your mama's arms. But you know what? Sometimes that's not true either. Hiccups, that's hilarious. Hickox up top, good Lord. Drops it down into the rocket chair because BK Anderson gave him the punt. Booted him right up in there far enough in front of the Akers and dropped him down. Joey Spotter finally came over YouTube and said he showed up for the race. Now, Joey Spotter better be doing a good job tonight because that's his uncle who he's spotting for. And if Joey's any kind of an uncle like I had, you better look out. Because they can really get even with you. Bengals gets pushed by Anderson. Drops down into the rocket chair in front of Hickox. 3 of the chase contenders, 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. $65 out of 100 laps. And yes, they are going to have to come in and pit again. Perhaps twice. They get enough guys up on that top line, get caught up with each other, they can get a good run for their money up there. Duvendak hanging back here in the back. Along with Mr. Yater. And you're right, Nancy. BK is running very well, even with that kind of damage. If there's the damage we're talking about, it's kind of rough pushing a guy like that with that kind of damage, because you get easily turning. But as long as that spoiler back there is not crinkled nice and straight on that truck, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He can be almost as fast as the rest of them. As you can tell, he's pushed to 31 and to 6 up in front of the 29 of Akers already today. And that's where they're sitting at right now. Rough with Hickox. So I believe if I get this right from the YouTube thing, the 31 spotter just flew in, I believe from California, I think. Hopped off the plane, drove home, turned the computer on. Here he is spotting for his uncle, Joey. That's dedication. Anderson getting a little bit of help now. The 30 is right there to join him. Now he's one lap down, Carl Lingle is. So he's trying to race his way back and get that lap back. But still sitting back here wondering, and I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure that Guerrero, and there he is, he's back here, I think, being smart because he's used his fast repair already because he blew it up. And I think he might be wondering, things might get a little nasty up there, and if they do, I don't want to be caught up in the middle of it because I've used my fast repair. So that's why I think that's why he's hanging back here, relaxing. Nagels is out front. He's led 27 laps. Looking for his first championship. I see Duvendax getting ready to come up here and play a little bit. He's lurking and inching his way back up front. It's like a little sneaky snake. Anderson trying to get up there and up so he can drop right in front of Nagels, and he is right there. Which is a good thing for Cody because he's not burning all that fuel because the guy that leads that line goes through the fuel a tad bit quicker. For those of you that are hillbilly, you know what a tad is. But they'll burn it off a tad bit quicker than the rest of these guys. But Nagels is going to set right in there in second. Hickox, third car on the bottom, and Akers right behind him. Again, three contenders right there in the bottom, lined up, one after the other. BK showing a little bit of a muscle. He's pushed a couple of those guys right up front and let them drop right into the rocking chair. Now he's got the ability to lead these guys around now, even with that damage he's got on the back. Now, I don't know unless the spotter has mentioned it, that BK does have a little bit of rear end damage. And they're going to come in and pit right now. Now let's run with BK. Let's see what he does about his damage. Is he going to keep it the way it is or let him work on it a little bit, or will he burn his fast repair? I don't think he'll burn that fast repair. I think he'll get his fuel, get his tires, and let him slowly work on that thing. Nope, he didn't even do that. He says, I don't care about no stinking damage. Still out on the track. Tommy Cook is leading them down. They should be coming in this time. And they are. As you can see, the 31 goes sideways. Oh, he doesn't do no damage. And that's a good thing. Nancy, hang on. We might have to resuscitate you after that one. But he doesn't do any damage to that thing whatsoever. Take a look at it. Nope, it looks good all the way around. I think he's fine. Just gonna lose a few spots, but that's not a big deal. Duvendak, he is going to lead these guys down. Akers is going to come out right behind him. So that's going to go Saxton fourth, or third, fourth is Anderson. Now you're going to see Nagel and these boys go right by him. Possibly. They're going to catch him anyway. Let's see what they do. Yep, they are. They're going to go right by him because they're not up to speed yet. Oh no, the 31 is going to be held, it says, by the spotter. So I'm assuming he must have been speeding across there. Tried to slow her down and he ended up turning it. So it's Nagels, Anderson, Guerrero, Erickson, and then the other championship contender back here, Chris Akers. Nancy, I'm going to say he was caught speeding. We'll get that confirmation from the spotter. But I do believe that's what happened here. And unfortunately, it's going to put him a lap down right here. Oh, missed the cone. So if you go into the pits, or you come out of the pits, and you don't go past the cone when you do it, you're going to get busted. So he served his penalty, and he's going to be a lap down. So he's going to be back where Vicente Guerrero is at, hoping for a caution. So we can get that lap down. Now lap, Tommy Cook is your first one right there. You know, the lap down there. Hickox is going to be a lap down. Lingle, Bonomi, and Baracco, those guys are all a lap down. But the first guy to get his lap back, I think, is going to be Mr. Hickox. At least that's what it's showing me. So if we get a caution, Nancy, we'll be right back in this thing. "20 people watching. 9 hit the like button. If you guys missed it, hit the like button for these guys. They're putting out one heck of a show. And if you do get a blister, well, the champion who wins this tonight's going to send you a box of Band-Aids. You just let me know, and I'll make sure that he sends it. Caution free. Or should I say accident free? Nagels is out front. And there he is. DK Anderson doing the pushing. Now they're all staying single file right here. No one's in a big hurry to pull out. And I'm going to tell you right now, even though there's going to be 20 laps to go, do not count off that 31. Because if the caution waves his ugly head, he will be back on that lead lap. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of cars. There's only 14 of them out here. So you can go from 14 to first in about a half a lap. "20 people. Who in the heck is Fuzz?" You gotta help me out. Never mind. Scratch, I said that. I just realized it's Fuzz Yater. Does anybody happen to call it Peach Fuzz by chance? Niggles in the bottom of the rocking chair. B.K. Anderson stuck to his bumper right there. Here comes Akers. You know he loves to push. He'll push his way up there in the front. He'll end up sticking the 12 up there in the rocking chair before this is over with. Well, good. I don't feel bad calling that then. He's probably used to it. They will have to stop one more time for a splash and go, I believe. Right around here with Akers. Like I said, that guy can push. We're going to watch him. Oh, he got real close to the 12 right there. I mean, they were close. Scooted him up out of the way. Realize he's going to have to drop back down into the bottom to stay with the draft. But he's going to get a little help now because wherever the 29 goes, the 31 shall follow. So he's got to try to push the 29 up there to get into the rocking chair, and the 31 might be able to get his lap back the hard way. And since we got so many Fuzz fans, Fuzz is hanging out back here in the 33 machine, currently in the 9th spot. And I got to be honest with you, there he is. The chemical guys, absolutely. If anybody has not tried their products up, try it, because I'm telling you what, absolutely love them on my muscle cars. Big fan of the butternut wax and the banana spray. I'll give them a pinch. They have some great products. Nagel's in the bottom still. B.K. Anderson stuck to him like glue. Again, this is where Joey pushing his teammate, his buddy right here, in the Reese's machine. Mr. Chris Akers got to try to push him up and drop him down if he can clear the 6 of Nagels, which that's B.K. Anderson's job, not to allow that to happen. Again, Guerrero, the other contender, sitting back here watching everything happen cautiously because he's already used the fast repair up. Hickox does his job, sticks Akers down into the bottom of the rocking chair. And I'm not sure what happened, but Hickox is going to go around and he's going to blow that motor up right there on pit road. What in the world happened? Well, let's find out. Because it ain't going to bring a caution. Let's take a look here. Slow her down a little bit. Get rid of this stuff. I think Akers was going to come in. And I don't know if he didn't say anything perhaps over the iRacing network or whatever. But if I was a betting man, he was either speeding or the guys got too close or got really close on him. Let's see. Sees. Oh, that's what it was. He committed too late, didn't know what he was going to do. Well, that screwed himself, as you can see. Away he's going to go. I hate to say it, but it's a rookie mistake by a non-rookie. I can guarantee you he's kicking himself in the butt for that one. Everybody's been into the pits and they've come right back out. And who is smelling pretty right now? Well, for the chase contenders, Matthew Erickson, but the chase contender Cody Nagels right now is looking pretty darn well. Joey Hickox, he is still going to be a lap down. Akers is now a lap down coming out. So to be honest with you, unless something ridiculous happens right here, it could be between the two teammates of these two guys, the MaxspeedTV fellas. Now, if a caution pops up, and whoa, already some tight, close racing right there. But if a caution pops up, then it's going to be different. Because Guerrero will get his lap back. But Mr. Akers, I hate to say this, but I do think his championship possibilities has just went right out the window or through the grass. $11 to go with the line. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't know who it is. Whoever wins this thing, BK Anderson's been a part of it pushing him. But the guy ought to get a box of chocolates and a dozen roses. If those three guys can stay together like they are, some of these guys can catch them. Or not, I'd say stay with them anyway. But the problem of it is, Hickox right here, he can catch those guys. But he's a lap down. So who's looking dormy? Well, Nagels and Guerrero, that's who. Those two guys. Nagels has led 41 laps of this. BK went ahead and done a fast repair, and I'll show you. You can see it, he's got a new car now, so he is going to be quick. And I can guarantee you, Cody Nagels is telling BK, stay right there with me, bud. No need to beat me up too bad because it's just us three battling here. Now, Vicente, the sad part for him is, right now he ain't got no help yet. But that is about to change. Because Hickox, whoops, wrong guy, hang on. Still the wrong guy, where in the heck is he at? Whoa, we got trouble right there. Oh my lands. Pete's Fuzz Yater. I think he just lost all the fuzz that he had on him. Not sure, is that going to bring out a caution or not? We'll see right here in a minute. I don't think it's going to bring out a caution. So let's watch and see what happened real quick. We got to make it quick, too. There they are running. The 66 going to come up and give him a little push right here and probably not be square when he hits him. Yep, that's exactly what it was. The 66 literally turned him. At least that's what it looks like. Whether he meant to do it or not, I couldn't tell you. But by the replay, he turned him. And he went for a ride. Lord ever did he go for a ride. But we are caution free. And it looks like the guy that's going to get the great award right here will be Mr. Fuzzy Yetter. So all you guys can tease him when you see him at work tomorrow. I'm giving him the Dude Wipes Award. Because he's got more skid marks in his shorts than what the track has after that wreck. 7 to go at the line. Nagels is leading the show. There he is. Down at the bottom, Guerrero, third car back. 2 teammates fighting for the championship right here. BK Anderson right now in the middle. Now, BK jump up for the win. Try to go for a win. If he does, the 14 can push him. And Cody tries to block. They could wreck, and Guerrero could just walk away with a championship here. Or will they be happy where they're at, 1 and 2? Six to go. What will happen? Will BK try to go for the win to win this thing? Or is he going to stay right there and help Nagels? If BK jumps out, we're Guerrero following. All Guerrero has to do is be ahead of Nagels. He doesn't have to win the race. It's whoever crosses that finish line first between the 6 and the 14 will determine the championship. Robert asked if the chemical guys had a product that would wash or polish that out. Yeah, I don't think so, Robert. As the old saying goes, that'll buff out. We're going to leave these 2 guys on right here on the bottom. Neither one of them looking for their first championship. Chris Aker back here having a oops moment. Took him out of it. And I can about guarantee you, I don't think you're going to have to worry about a caution coming from one of these 3 guys right here. Because they know it won't be good for them if it happens. BK Anderson could be one of these guys' best friend. Is he going to stay behind Nagels? Is he going to try to jump up for the win, perhaps? Now, there's a very good chance these guys are going to catch those guys up in front of them, possibly. That could play a factor in it as well. But the guy who holds the cards will be BK in that 17 machine. As he told Cody, hey, I'm going to stay right here with you, buddy. We're gonna finish it just like this. We're not going to do nothing stupid and take both you guys out. We're not going to do it. 3 laps to go. They are going to catch some lap traffic here. See what those guys do. Though one of the lap traffic happens to have been the guy that made the little mistake, the oops, that costed him this championship tonight. At least the opportunity to win it. And that's Chris Akers. You can see them both right there. They all go up high and they get out of these guys' way. A class move right there. It's between the 6 and the 14 for the championship. Are they happy to win with Sutton? Is BK going to go out and try to win the race and take the 14 with him? Can the 14 just inch past the 6 for the championship? Holy crap, and past the Tylenol. But I'll tell you right now, if that 29 Akers could get up there and catch him, that's when you're going to see Vicente go up on that high line, because Akers would follow him probably, and then we'd have a race. I'm not seeing it happening right now, though. I don't think they're going to be able to. Because this is the white flag. This is what we've been waiting at all season long, NOMA. Nagel's going to be able to pull off his first championship win right here. Is BK got to try to win the race? Is he got to sneak out and go up on the high line? And if he does, is Vicente Guerrero going to follow him? You see Vicente, he's peeking out. He's looking out. Now he's going to try to go, and he ain't going to have enough muscle to do it because BK ain't going to allow it to happen. Cody Nagels is getting a little further away, a little real estate between them right here. Coming down to the white flag. This is it. Whoa, you can see him touch. They're going to touch right there. Who's going to win it? Your champion is going to be Cody Nagels, ladies and gentlemen. Right there's your winner. Wow, what a run. And I'm telling you right now, first championship. Kevin, you got to be a happy camper, man. Your boy done a great job. But that guy right there, BK Anderson, I would imagine there will be something in the mail coming to that guy. You can see them both celebrating the teammates right there. 1 and 2 on the championship tonight. He started out, he hit everything but the pace car when he was racing. An underdog. They nicknamed him Nagelbaum because he would be an Ernie Irvin. He would cause a big one. He kept at it. He kept practicing every single night, doing exactly what he had to do to try to win this thing. He got better. He got better real fast. And right here is going to be your 2022 NOMA champion. One and 2 MaxspeedTV drivers. He finally won a race I broadcast. And he did one better. He wins a championship too. So now I gotta shut up. I can't pick on him anymore. You guys stick around. We're gonna come back and we're gonna chat with some of these guys. Nobody go anywhere. Max Speed TV brings home a championship, another one. First one for the Cody Nagels. You guys stick around. We'll have some fun with them.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Thank you. I'm gonna grab me a beer real quick. With Joey being allowed down, Chris knew he had to nail that final pit stop and he pushed it too hard. We said we were going to let Chris in front of us and we were going to try to ice him on that final pit stop, and it worked.
We're back. NOMA Super Speedway Series coming at you. We got the champion here, but you know what? I got a lot of guys in here that we're going to talk to tonight because they made this race exciting. And of course, you know, we want to know what the heck's what happened too. So we're going to find out as soon as I get everybody where I need them at. All right, I got Joey Hickox. Talk to me, my friend.
Yeah, what's going on, Bobby?
Not too bad, man. I think you had your mom on the edge of the seat most of the night.
Yeah. Try to make it interesting there.
What happened right there that got you a penalty, I believe, right?
Yeah, I blew it coming down pit road. I had them locked up, then I tried to not lock them up, and then when I locked up again, it just wouldn't turn. Went out through the grass, 42nd hole, but it was still a good season, so had a lot of fun. Can't wait for next year to roll around, or next season to roll around.
I'll tell you what, an awesome job running. You ran up front just about the whole entire race. You guys all right there, 1 through 4, battling out. Pretty cool. Now, I believe you and Mr. Jay Stinson will be taking this league over. It'll be the AG Solar Solutions League now, right?
Yes, sir. We are. We're taking it over for season 2, so can't thank Robert enough for trusting us enough for this league. He's put a lot of work into it, and we can't wait to build upon it and then come back a little bit bigger and stronger and the best we can do.
Awesome. So everybody out there, you want to get into Super Speedway League, look these guys up. AG Solar Solutions. They're going to be taking this league over, and I'm sure they'll love to have you. Good bunch of guys. And I hear they got a heck of a broadcaster for this this season coming up. I don't know. That's just what I heard. I could be wrong.
Yep. Best in the game.
Who do you want to thank, Joey, before I let you get out of here? Congratulations on being the top 4 right here for this.
Man, I got to thank all my teammates, Randy, Fred, Jay Stinson, who actually wasn't able to be here tonight. Got to thank my mom for always watching every time I'm on YouTube, and even when I'm not, she's wanting to know about this iRacing stuff, how I did. So got to thank her. She really supports me for this. My wife for letting me do iRacing. Appreciate that to her. My son, who don't let me do iRacing, but still listens to his mom enough so I can do it. And then, all my sponsors, Ag Solar Solutions, H&H Tractor Works, Manny Ray Cemetery Design, Whosoever South, Spino Designs, and there's one more, Blue Ridge Auto Group. Yep, that's them.
All right, brother. Take care of yourself. Congratulations on how far you have gotten. Pretty good.
Oh, actually...
Yeah,
I forgot somebody. I'm sorry. My dad, who is actually learning how to work this YouTube stuff, and it's amazing to him. So gotta thank him for watching too. He actually buckled down to learn how to work YouTube so he can watch that. So
well, you know what?
Thank you for watching, Dad. Thank you for learning.
You tell Daddy better buckle down just a tad bit harder because he better chat with me out here in YouTube. All right?
Yeah, usually what he does, he just calls my mom and then tells my mom what he wants to say and has her put it in the chat.
That's what I would do. That works, Dad. That's all right, Dad. We'll forgive you on that. All right, Joey, take care of yourself. Looking forward to the new season. It's going to be underneath your hand, your thumb. Can't wait. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Yes, sir. See you Saturday night.
All right. Next up, where are you at, Chris? Talk to me, buddy. What happened tonight?
I shouldn't have tried to pit when I pitted. Well, actually, I locked the brakes up, or I'd have had these guys on pit too. As soon as I locked the front tires up, it was a done deal. But I was back far enough where I could have made it. I should have. I gave them the win at that point. Once I locked it up, that win was theirs at that, and I screwed up. Plain and simple.
Well,
but, hey, for a guy that don't have no team out here and stayed at the top of the points most of the entire dang time, you can't argue with this season at all.
I'm going to tell you what. I've said it during the broadcast in several races. I'm going to say it again. If you're out there running and you look in your rearview mirror and you see a Reese's hood behind you pushing, son, it's like having the cavalry or the SWAT team behind you, because I'm telling you, you got to be one of the best pushers I think I've ever seen.
And I worked my tail off to become very, very good at this. To be honest, I've been doing it pushing since NASCAR 08 on the Xbox. Started playing that and just learned the drafting, and that's where I brought it over to iRacing back in 2014, and just burnt this thing up ever since, trying to get better and better. Got to stay on top of my game, or I won't be worth nothing out here.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. You said it, and I made a comment that I think you love pushing so much. If your grandma was in front of you on the stairs and she was too slow, you'd bump draft her.
Yeah, right?
Well, congratulations, bud. You did make the top 4 of this thing. You made it interesting. I watched you come 3 laps down in the race and win the dang thing. I mean, you don't give up. You got a lot of heart, and that's what I like about you. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what you can do this new season.
Yeah, we'll go out here, see if I can get talk my boys into coming over, and then we'll try to burn this league up next season and make it tough on the Max Speed guys.
Well, if they
see
don't,
what happens from there.
If they don't, I'm going to send a contract to you in the mail.
All right.
Because you're going to be on my team. All right, brother. All right, you take care.
You too.
All right. I don't know about you three, but I'm going to tell you right now. BK, I got to chat with you, son.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty great. It was a good race for all of us.
I'll tell you what, you had the front seat to about everything tonight, didn't you?
No, I got a good view of it. Got some pushing in. Gap in the field at the end. There was a little bit of an accident with the pitting incident, but collected it back up, and that was all she wrote.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now. Cody Nagels better be sending you a box of candy and a dozen roses.
Oh, I've got a present coming his way. He just doesn't know yet.
Okay. Well, good job. I just want to give you a nice shout out, pal, because you deserve it. I mean, you help these guys out. You've been running really, really well. You've been doing great. Talked to your mom out here tonight. She's always out on YouTube chatting with me, and appreciate that. But next season, pal, look out. I got a feeling you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
I try to make it interesting for everybody. Thanks for watching, Mom and Dad.
You're definitely not boring, I'll tell you that. Thank your mom and dad for watching. Definitely do that.
I'm not single file lines, man. It's you gotta race.
Yeah.
Sometimes I race myself too hard. We run ourselves out of fuel sometimes.
Yeah, well, it happens. By the way, I'm not going to say nothing personal there, Vicente, but at least you didn't run out of fuel, BK. You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't blow up. You know what I mean?
I didn't pop. The brake is still intact. Good.
All right, brother. You take care. We'll catch you next season here.
Take care, Bobby. Thank you.
All right. The second guy for this championship in the points has won this thing. Vicente, son, awesome. Awesome job. I got to tell you, you did a heck of a job.
Thanks. I was trying my heart out, man.
I'm really proud of you. Like I said, you guys were underdogs. You come through. You worked and you worked and you worked. Awesome. I mean, I couldn't be proud. I couldn't be any prouder of anybody than you guys. But anyway, Vicente, who do you want to thank, my friend, before I let you get out of here?
I want to thank you, Bobby, for sponsoring us, giving us a chance, and believing in us. Cody and BK, man, we like meshed pretty good, man. And I'm very thankful the way we have our friendship in iRacing and
Well, we got to
really
get a contract. We got to get a contract heading Cody's way now, or I'm sorry, BK's way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've got my 4 favorite drivers, and I've got 2 of them. I got to get the other 2. So BK, if you're listening, if he's listening out there, you got a contract coming, pal. But anyway, Vicente, nice job, man. Really proud of you, what you've done. You've really accomplished a lot, and good momentum for the next season. Who all do you want to thank, my friend?
Robert, I want to thank Robert for starting this league. I know it's hard that the decisions he's making, but it's best for him and his family. But I'm very thankful for what he started, for giving us a chance to race here in this league, putting on a good show. The numbers doesn't show it, but the quality of drivers in here shows a lot. I'm just very thankful for him.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know for a fact, when Robert Duvendak puts on a league, he puts 199.9% in it. Period. I mean, he goes all out, and he does it better than anybody I know. And I'm really gonna hate
even the way he drives. Even the way he drives, that's probably the same way he puts into this league. And
he's an awesome guy. I'm glad I met him through iRacing, and I'm glad I got to meet him in person. We all went to his wedding reception, but we won't talk about that, Robert. But I'm really glad I got to meet him. A really, really good dude. But anyway, Vicente, congratulations. I'm proud of you, buddy. Kick back, get out of there, grab yourself something to drink. You deserve it. And we'll catch you next season.
Sure. I got my beer right here. I'm enjoying it.
All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, Cody. Let me get your little picture right here. There you are. Congratulations, pal. I'm telling you, I've said it once. I'm going to say it 100 more times. You was an underdog. You was an underdog from hell. You hit everything but the pace car when you were starting out. You had a heart of gold, and you had the determination of a freaking lion. Really impressed, very impressed with you. They even nicknamed you Nagelbaum, just like Ernie Irvin. He was my favorite driver of all time. I had the pleasure of actually sitting with him, handing him stuff to autograph because my buddy drove his souvenir trailer years ago. But, they nicknamed you Nagelbaum. They teased you. They kind of picked on you. And look at you. You're a champion, my friend. Congratulations, buddy. What do you got to say?
This goes out to, now that you're bringing it up, I think this goes out to anybody that ever doubted me. Because, I live, breathe, and eat sports. I graduated with a sport management degree. This is all I do is competition. I love competition. So when people started picking on me and everything like that, the way I looked at it, and I've always looked at it this way, is I thought I always had the talent and I believed in myself, but I knew what they were saying was right, and I knew that I was wild. And so I kept thinking, well, if I could put in enough practice, I was running up front even when I was new, but I was wrecking the field because I was trying too hard. And Jimmy kept working with me and trying to talk to me, and several guys would chime in. Some guys said that I lacked talent and had zero talent, and I took that as fuel. And I kept practicing on here, and I started working with Vince and started working with BK, and we come up with this team name called Limitless in SSK, and we have now picked up Paul Witt, and we're trying to mesh with Paul Witt. Jay and Joey run with us a little bit, and we're trying to build up a formidable race team for some of the bigger teams out there. And then we bring the Team Max Speed thing here to NOMA and try to build up an upstart league. And, we're planning on coming back for season 2. But even when we come here, you've seen that we were running well, but we couldn't ever sew anything up. It just was, we were just, giving away wins left and right. And none of us even had a broadcasted win to our name, which we have now, all been able to say that we've won. And I hate it for Vince because the week that he won in ISS, we were having, I believe it was storm troubles, but he won that race. So shout out to Vince for winning that race because he didn't get exposure in that. I've got 2 broadcasted wins that you were able to broadcast. But Vince won a race that was, it was a NOMA race, but you weren't able to broadcast that one. But he won it, and that's what got him locked in. He deserves everything. He deserves all the praise in the world. He is an absolutely great teammate. BK is a great teammate. We all, like Vince was saying, we meshed together well. And I couldn't be any more thankful to have them guys by my side. And they are both very humble gentlemen. And I couldn't be any prouder of our group. And I couldn't be any prouder of the guys that I raced with for the championship. Joey and Chris are both class act guys. We all spoke before the race, wished each other well. We respect each other on and off the track. We're all friends. We're friends with Duvendak. We all said when this race goes on, we're going to race each other as enemies. But at the end of the race, we're all still friends. We're competitors, but we're all friends. And that kind of respect, it goes a long way with me. And that's why I'm really leaning on coming back for season 2, because I really like these guys.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have to get... Remember, you probably don't remember it because I'm older than you are, but there used to be a TV show called The Underdog Show. I don't know if you ever heard of it or remember it, but talk to your mom and dad. I'm sure they know what it is, but we gotta get a picture of the underdog on that car somewhere.
I'd have to do that. I don't mind being the underdog because I was watching an Area 51 race last night because they just did their cutoff. And they mentioned that word. They said underdog. There's 5 boot knockers, 1 TW guy, and 2 limitless guys. And they're like, well, you got the TW army, you got the boot knockers, but they're like underdogs. The 06 and the 14 underdogs. And I like that. Just keep calling me an underdog. Keep calling Vince an underdog. We're not going to disappoint. You think we're an underdog until we start winning. Then it's not so much an underdog. But they can call us an underdog all they want. We know what we have.
I've heard it my whole life. I did PBA bowling tournaments before. I've done all kinds of stuff. Underdog, underdog, underdog. And I actually had a patch that was made up on my shirt with the underdog on it. And you're right. It gives you fuel. It gives you fire. It gives you dedication. And everything that you've succeeded in to become the champion. Congratulations, Cody. Who do you want to thank before I get you out of here?
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank you, Bobby, for broadcasting and sponsoring me, Vince, BK, and the entire MaxsPeed team. We did a phenomenal job. Robert Duvendak, thank you for giving us a chance. Thank you for giving everyone in this league a chance, man. I respect the hell out of you, and I respect that you're stepping back from this, spending more time with your family, and just focusing on life. There is more to life than iRacing. This is all a hobby for us, and just taking the, I'm hearing you're wanting to just race and step back from all the responsibilities, because running a league can be a lot of work. You got to do the recruiting. You got to slap people on the wrist when they're not doing stuff the right way and causing too many wrecks. You got to be the one to go in there and tell them that, the bad news. So thank you for everything you've done. I want to thank my parents and friends and family for watching. Anyone that's tuning in right now and watching me, and anyone who believed in me, thank you. And again, thank you to Vince. Thank you to BK. You guys have been there with me from the word go, and I couldn't be any more proud to call you guys my teammates. So anyone who has helped me get to where I'm at today, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, I got you blowed up in my picture right here. Turn around, look at that camera. That's it. Get that finger up in the air, brother. You're number 1, pal. You're a champion.
Number 1.
That's right, you are. Congratulations, son. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Live it, love it. And we'll see you next time. See if we can't make it 2 in a row.
I will be here for season 2. Let's make it 2 in a row.
You got it, brother. Take care of yourself.
Thank
Go
you.
celebrate. All right, bye.
I will.
What a guy. Right there he is. Tell you what. True underdog story, without a shadow of a doubt. True underdog story. Robert Duvendak, are you with me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Son, I know this is hard for you. I know it's tough. You got to do what you got to do for the family and everything, and work and take care of your own self, your own health and everything. I know how much time and effort you put in this thing, and I know it's a lot of time consuming and it's nerve-wracking. But anybody that could put a league on and put it on as well as I've ever seen it ran before, son, it's you. I watched you take nothing and make it into something, and you've done it several times. And I'm glad that you asked me to broadcast, because everything you do is top-notch. You make me step my game up, and you're just a blast to be with. And son, I wish you nothing about the best from this day forward. Make sure you give your lovely wife a hug and a kiss for me. And take care of yourself. You got anything you want to say to these guys before I let you get out of here? You still there? Uh-oh, I might have lost him. I think I did lose him. Robert, did I lose you? Yeah, I think I did. I think I lost him. All right. That's it, guys. We did it. We got through it. Your champion, Cody Nagels, tonight.
You got me now?
Oh, I got him back. He's back. Never mind.
I don't know what the problem was there.
What do you got to say to the boys tonight in this league, son?
Well, first off, I want to tell you I appreciate all the kind words from you that you were just saying there. And all night I had a lot of guys saying a lot of nice things. And I really don't want to have to step away, but I had a health scare back on my 35th birthday when I was down in Florida on my vacation. And it kind of opened my eyes up to a lot of things in life. And this isn't the way I wanted it to go out, but I know the AG Solar guys are going to take good care of the league and continue on with it and make it bigger and stronger for season 2. I had big pictures for both of the series I was running, but sometimes family and your health got to come first. And with everything I got going on right now, it's best to let someone else kind of take the reins and keep control of it, and someone who can spend a little more time on it than I'm going to be able to right now. So, gotta congratulate Cody. I mean, the guy, like he was saying, he was always labeled as an underdog. When they started the season off, they had a full MaxspeedTV team. I knew they were going to be the ones to beat throughout the year. For some reason, that victory eluded him all season long until the end here, and then he just kind of went on fire in the playoffs. So it was really impressive, and I hope he does come back and run season 2 so he can defend that title. I got to thank you, as always. You were the first one that I wanted when this idea of mine came to fruition, and you were the first one I went to, and here we are. So hopefully they come for you for season 2, and hopefully you're available so they can continue on and keep building this product that we got going in here. We got a good group of guys. I just wish I wish our numbers were a little higher. I know for a first season league, it's kind of tough because you don't have that rapport yet, and that you got to kind of build that up from the ground up, essentially. And hopefully a lot of people out there will see that this season can show. I mean, heck, we just ran our championship race without one caution for incident. But you ask me, even with 15 drivers, that's pretty impressive when you got 4 guys racing for a championship.
A lot of guys respectful out here. And by the way, they did hit me up, and I am broadcasting the next season. So we'll all be there, and hopefully we'll get a chance to. I like for you. Hopefully not. You got any thoughts about possibly racing in it?
I hope so. I'm gonna take a little time off. I'm still in a lot of pain right now. Still trying to get my health under control a little bit. Wasn't what I was expected for my birthday, especially being out of town and spending the weekend in the hospital. But we're gonna see if we can get things a little more under control before I hopefully jump back in the seat here. I'm sure they're gonna take a few weeks off, so it's gonna give me a few weeks to kind of gauge where I'm at. And as long as everything's good on that end, heck yeah, I'm coming back for season 2. I gotta knock Cody off the top here, and gotta give them a good run for their money.
Well, I've said it when I introduced you in the grid. You've won more championship than I've got underwear in the top drawer. So if anybody can do it, you can. But, buddy, I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope to see you out here again soon. You take care of yourself, and, well, we'll catch you later on, all right?
I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get to see you again sometime in the future. And like you said, hopefully next season I'll be back.
All right, brother. You take care of yourself. We'll stay in touch.
All right, sounds good. Thank all the viewers who tuned in each week. For first season of a league, like I said, we didn't have the numbers for the drivers, but each week we had the numbers for the viewers, and we were putting up top-notch numbers that some of these super speedway leagues that have been around for years have been putting up in just our first season. So anyone who's been tuning in throughout the season, tune in next season because it's going to be even better.
Take care of yourself, Robert. We'll talk later, my friend.
Sounds good. You all have a good night and love you, man.
Oh, yeah. MaxspeedTV prevails tonight. Cody Nagel's the champion. I'd like to thank everybody that's hung out here and watched us and hung with us, stayed with us. You guys made my job a little easier. I hope you guys had a great time. Come back next season. We're going to be at it, doing it again. Same time, I believe, same night. Nancy, Michelle, there's so many people. Kevin. Gosh, I know I'm forgetting a few people, but Mr. Black, appreciate all you guys that come out day in and day out and hang out and chat with me. Keep things alive. Keep it going. You all be safe. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next season, all right? Until then, I'm out of here. See yous.